Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Pickers Gossip. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Savannah Chrisley opens up on codependency and boundaries. Chrisley know best alum. Savannah Chrisley opened up about codependency and boundaries recently, and it might explain why she so desperately fights for the innocence of her father, Todd Chrisley. Or it might not be that deep, as she also talked about Grayson and Nick Cardiles. Read on to find out what she's saying about relationships with men. Savannah Chrisley is too controlling. The Chrisley knows best alum has been accused of being too controlling with her little brother Grayson. For example, he wants to go to college. However, she is adamant that he will fail and just not try hard. Some fans think she should let him have some responsibility and stop micromanaging him. The other thing that Savannah Chrisley does is defend her dad, Todd Chrisley, against those who question his innocence. He was found guilty in a court of law for fraud and tax-related crimes. Critics argue that there was a mountain of evidence that suggests he wasn't smelling like roses. Chrisley knows best alum is the giver. On her latest Unlocked podcast, Todd Chrisley's daughter opened up about how she can't seem to separate her feelings from things the men in her life might do. She talked about codependency, a controversial psychological condition identified in the 1980s. According to positive psychology, Savannah Chrisley is talking about taking care of others, to the point where they forget to take care of themselves. This can result in a disturbance of identity development. Additionally, Psychology Today explained that one can enable a loved one's irresponsible or destructive behavior. What did Savannah say? In her podcast, the reality TV star said, in part, "There's a pattern of painful dependency on compulsive behaviors and approval from others in an attempt to find safety, self-worth, and identity." Furthermore, she mentions how she finds that there are no boundaries. Mentioning Grayson Chrisley, she talked about how she takes on board everything for him and struggles to spare him her own bad experiences. In her conversation, she mentioned her dad and Nick Cardiles. Certainly, it seems that she wants to excuse the men in her life for anything because she wants to make them seem as perfect as she can. Interestingly, positive psychology likened codependency to a partner who will defend their man against drinking too much or behaving badly. What are your thoughts on what Savannah Chrisley said about boundaries and codependency? Do you think that by being a giver, she sacrificed her own needs to the men in her life? Are you surprised that she might be excusing their mistakes and being responsible on their behalf to her detriment? Shout out in the comments below and come back here for all your Chrisley knows best news.